I want to talk about something, and I don't know, maybe half talk about something if that's okay. It'll have to be. So, I was updating the last little bit about a potential um, mania or hypomania or mixed state stuff in terms of a potential maybe ish could be diagnosis. Turns out it's not that. I'm not going to say specifically what it is. I think I indicated in a previous video that it's supposed to be some kind of dissociative state. In which case, I was a little bit. I mean, it was like whatever. I dissociated my whole life. I didn't really think what that would indicate in this case. Um, I'm not sure I want to think too much what that means and indicate too much what that means. But if you do know what it would mean for someone to behave very differently than themselves in a dissociated state, I would like you to not comment it down below. If you know what that means, if you're not as daft as I was, please don't put it in the comments. You can say something else if you want to comment something. If you want to talk to me about it, I have my Facebook and I have also my business email. You can find it on my channel page. So you can probably tell that the boring asshole background is not my usual one. I'm in the hospital and I'm not sure how I got here. Well, okay, well, I'm gonna stop looking confused. I was and am in, but much less I'm capable of speaking to you right now. Whereas I was not capable of that a few days ago. I didn't know if I existed or who I was or what was happening, and I was clearly very phased out and losing time and not figuring out what was happening. And I feel like it's confusing to figure out if I exist. I think that I do today, maybe, but I think, and it's really distressing I'm looking at the I'm talking to you guys through my laptop, and there's this face looking at me, and she's upsetting me. Whatever, I didn't say that. I'm not going to go saying what my diagnosis is. That's more of the whole let's not diagnose this shit because we don't want that in your head because it upsets you. When I made them show my file, I said it's my right. I want to see what your notes were in my file. And so I understood a bit more why they were saying it wasn't mania and why they were saying it was dissociation. And I didn't like it, and I freaked out, and then something clicked and I went away. And I went away here. And I went off on Christmas Eve. I don't celebrate Christmas or Christmas Eve, whatever, but it was that evening. I checked out in my mind, and I was very upset prior. And I tried to calm my shit, but I couldn't, and I just wanted to stop existing, and I couldn't. So I went away and came back once in a while, and I didn't know what was happening. I was scared, and I was finding I'm not going to go into that because it's too indicative if you figure it out. I don't want to give too many clues as to what this would be. But I'm talking about it, sort of. I'm saying it wasn't mania. It's kind of, sort of, ways like mania. mania-like states, I suppose. I feel like I'm high right now. I'm not. They wouldn't give me psychedelics or whatever here at the hospital. I feel like my view is, like on weed or something, and I'm spacey, and I have had conversations the last few days that I don't remember having. And I remember, though, a lot of fear and trying to figure out what was happening. And I'm not well. And if anyone wants to comment, one person in particular, I don't need this, you shouldn't be at the hospital, don't get help thing. I don't remember getting help. I don't remember getting here. I was here quite a while before I figured out where the fuck I was. Where the... Sometimes people need help. Sometimes they do. I don't know, sometimes things are wrong. Things are off. I'm going to try to make another video. I'm going to make one about what I just mentioned, kind of off, about how we really do need to ask for help sometimes. Okay.